Okay. The other thing I want to talk about was what you're saying that the partnerships you have with Kentucky State University,
Uh-huh.
or was that with KSU? What you're doing with was it parolees, or like having men kind of help out, try out farming kind of thing?
Well, the that was pretty much mine and his idea was trying to reach into inner city problem juveniles, I guess you would say. Then with the university, like a lot of the things we're doing, like this code building, is one of the projects. Is how to hold onto our product to make it last longer, or at least get not necessarily last long, just to hold longer, I guess you would say. So when we pick today, we necessarily don't have to worry about rushing trying to sell today. We can hold it in this building where it's been air conditioned for 2 or 3 days. To where, like, if we picked on Monday, a market's not till like a Wednesday or a Thursday. You have somewhere to put it, and you can control the temperature in it to keep it a fresh product. Just like the day that you sell it, be like the same thing as the first day that you picked it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that definitely makes things a lot more
Right.
efficient. You're not like playing against the clock the whole
Right.
time. That's really important.
It is. It is. It's because it's nothing like worrying about if I pick a product today, where am I going to go with it either this afternoon or first thing in the morning. And if you don't have the hands or the finances to keep a hired hand on deck at all time, you can't you can't pick it and try to find a place to sell it and try to take care of family and or go to ball games and stuff. So you got to kind of figure out ways to where you can balance everything. And that's one of the things that I'm still I guess they struggling with is trying to balance out everything now that the kids are grown and they're into sports and they're two different levels. Balancing that out is starting to be a job to figure out, but I think we're working on it and getting it figured out. But that's just something that is still a work in progress. But with the other things that we work through with too, also with Kentucky State University, is we have opportunities to go to other states or other conferences across the United States, and gives us a chance to learn what somebody else is doing and see what they're doing differently from us, or if they found different ways to do something or produce something or grow something. Gives us a chance to put in their heads or in their notes and think about it and figure out how it can fit into our or work into our operation. We go to different conferences like the Southern Saw Conference that's held every January, every November, every week in November, the week of Thanksgiving, Tuesday through Thursday. We go to the uh, November conference at the Kentucky State Small Farms Conference. We have opportunity to go to that, and at these conferences, they have people from the USD coming in. They have other farmers from other states coming in and talking about what they doing, what they improved on, or new niche markets that maybe we don't have here that we can try here. And you learn a lot going from these different conferences. You might not think you do at the time that you're in the conference, but somewhere down that road, the next few weeks, your brain starts ticking. You be like, hey, I remember hearing something about this, or I think maybe the operation or that niche market could work for us. And there's all in this field. There's always more room to learn. You can't figure it out. By the time you think you figure it out, then there's another obstacle. So it's not trying to learn it all. It's just trying to get better, improve at what we're doing.
Oh, and at these conferences, are these like all black farmers, or is it like a mixture?
They're a mixture of mixtures of everybody from at the November conference. It's actually a small minority black conference, so there's blacks and there's a lot of women there, but there is white farmers there as well. But it's geared toward more minority farmers in the November conference. Now the Southern Style Conference that's held in January at different states for 2 years. That's an open wide conference, and you see everybody from every ethnic background, and from we've seen some as far as South Africa and the Caribbeans and Hawaii at these conferences that we actually sat and talked to and met before. And so this is that's a national conference that is pretty it's large. I mean, you're talking 20 some to 3,000 some farmers at this conference in January that we're talking about, and that's awesome that you get to sit down and talk to somebody that's overseas or from different part of the United States and see how they doing stuff with the conditions that we don't even I just say compare. We have for an example, we have access to a lot of water to where they don't. So if they can produce something, they got hardly no water. That's something that you really want to think about incorporating into your business to where it'll make it even cheaper on the operation or less hectic trying to figure out how to produce something like that. And it's just awesome to speak to other farmers across the world.
That's so cool.
It is.
Hawaii, yeah, South Africa, sheesh. No, that's
Yeah.
wild. Because farming is, why do you, as hard as it is, why do you enjoy doing it?
One is just it's nature. You're outside. It's like you and God. Just the two of you most of the time. There's even if there's some workers out there, it's still like you and God out here. It's just awesome and amazing, and it's breathtaking to get a seed and watch it come up to a bean. You buy a package of a little seed about that big, in a few weeks or 2 or 3 months, you have an edible product. It's something you can't explain. It ain't really in nothing that you're really doing, really. You're trying to care for it, like a baby, pretty much what we do. You nourish it, but a man can't just take a seed and produce this on his own. And not only that, it's just every day, it's different every day out here. Today it's warm and cloudy. Tonight or this afternoon, there'll be thunderstorms. Tomorrow, there'll have snow. Then next day or after the snow, it'll be 8 degrees. So it's fun trying to work in an environment that's unpredictable.
It's a challenge every day.
Oh yeah, and I love challenges. So challenges is what makes makes his character. Is trying to figure out how to overcome or take the challenge on the challenge.
You were talking about how you're trying to, for one, like, test out different things. It's kind of like a pilot program
Right.
kind of deal. And then also encourage, like, other young black farmers to try to get into this. Can
Right.
you kind of talk to me more about what you've been trying to do with that, and challenges facing in that kind of
Okay.
area?
Yeah. One of the, I guess, a process we're looking at right now is trying to do a hydroponic system that's economical, small, low key, low scale, low maintain, because that's something that a young farmer can come into if you don't have the equipment or the capital to buy